I'm Steve Haslam. I'm the passionate conservationist and owner of Quoll Headquarters. So I purchased Quoll Headquarters over 20 years ago now to protect this beautiful habitat and to protect the critically endangered spotted tail quoll. And I'm also, thanks to the public, thanks to Wires and Landcare, the recipient of the 2020 Bushfire Recovery Grant. Let me take you on a short tour around the property and I'll show you a few of the weeds that have made their way in from the last fire and why they're a problem for the next one. Weeds in the Australian bush are a major threat to our ecosystems and can make our future fires even hotter than what we've had this year. So here's one of our biggest problems after fire. This is African lovegrass. It was first brought over to the country by Australia's cattlemen. It's a real fire risk. So once a fire comes through and clears the landscape of our native grasses, lovegrass quickly takes over. It forms these large, dense tussocks. When fire gets in this, it burns really hot. The problem there is instead of having these cool fires that meander under the canopy, the lovegrass gets the fire hotter and the flames higher. And before you know it, you get one of those really damaging fires that gets right up into the canopy and moves through the bush. So this is a real problem. This is another one that creeps into the landscape. It's called purple verbena. It's a native of South America. It's got this purple flower head. It's gone to seed now, but our native bees and butterflies just can't resist this. And the silent problem there is that our pollinators end up looking after this rather than looking after our Australian natives. Here's another one, fireweed. It's found all over the east coast of Australia. The problem with fireweed, aptly named fireweed because it establishes itself usually after a fire, these seeds spread a long, long way. The kangaroos and wallabies find this irresistible and it does a lot of damage to their kidneys. So this one's a real problem too. This one here can be another real problem. Common blackberry. It builds up into these giant rambles which harbour a lot of rabbits. Not only that, but feral pigs and foxes love to eat the, well, delicious fruit, and they spread it through the bush, creating further brambles. So this one is definitely a real problem as well. Weeds can germinate in prolific numbers after fire, so they really need to be controlled. So the funding from this grant is going to go towards weed control, the weeds that introduce themselves after a fire, and it's going to help to recover this land to what it was before the fires came through.